PSG 4, Montpellier nil. Allez Paris. Lionel Messi scored a brace, 2 goals. Di Maria go on, Mbappe go on. The attacking trio was on fire, and defense was as well on fire and getting a clean sheet for the first time in a while. Allez Paris, and welcome to the PSG podcasts.
De Thiago Silva, l'expérience de Thiago Motta. On a tous été stupéfaits par les nouveaux records de Libra et chantons. Allez Paris, allez Paris, allez Paris.
So, PSG fans all around the globe, how are you feeling with this game? Princess, welcome, welcome.
Hold on one moment.
But it was really a great, especially the first half. Seeing Messi get 2 goals is good because it doesn't happen that often. But we did it. But youngsters getting playtime, I mean that's always good.
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, am I audible?
Huh?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. What a day. What a game.
Yeah. So, should we start about talking about the positives, the negatives?
Whichever one you like. I mean, we could start with the positives. Since it was overall a positive experience, we kept a clean sheet.
Yeah.
No, we don't always get those. Um, we had 4-0 Messi brace, Di Maria's stunning goal, Mbappe's penalty, which was an easy one for him. Yeah, I did not see this coming. I'm gonna say that much.
Neither did I. Messi brace finally. When Messi scored both of the goals, I was actually sad because this is what we expected would happen in most Ligue 1 games this season.
Mm-hmm. You know what? This I'm kind of over that because I don't see the point. Because at this point, like whatever happened happens. I don't feel anything about anything that happened in the past season. Mostly because this past season was atrocious.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of trying to move past that. But I mean, great. I guess it's great. He finally started to finish his chances, so that's always a great sign. It shows that he's been playing in the wrong position, which we knew since the beginning. And so this is a little bit more of his zhuzh. This is a little more of his comfort zone, and it's a familiar place. So I think that's why the performance ended up happening.
Got a question. Is Xavi Simons the worst youngster we have? Serious question. What are his qualities?
No. See, the thing is, lack of experience and lack of practice. He didn't have that time to develop at all. And so, especially since this game is happening at the end of the season, you have performances that come from him and all of them actually, from the ones that we've seen, especially Xavi, where things are up and down. Some games are better than others and stuff like that, only because like when they build momentum after playing a certain amount of time, they don't get that chance again for months. At least not in the league. And like playing with the youth is not the same. So whatever.
Yeah,
That they're too good for the youth, and they're not like starting quality for the first team either. So they're in this no man's land, and it's about breaking past those barriers.
yeah. And you can put this on any other player. Imagine if a player doesn't play for 10 games, then plays one game. Of course, he's not going to have that good of a game because he isn't warm. He hasn't played games often. And the same is said for the youngsters. Uh, we welcome Lidor Stanley. Welcome, bro.
Hi,
What's
Lidor.
up, bro? You know,
What's up?
I predicted this, bro. I knew we were going to get a W. It's a good day. It's a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a good day. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day.
We got a comment. Now Messi just found his level, which is Montpellier. I Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want people to overreact here. Yes, Messi got 2 goals against an ass Montpellier, but we should of course give him props because he had a good game, scored 2 goals. Yeah, but don't overreact. You should be doing this more often. What do you guys think about Ramos' performance? Solid as usual. I mean, I said that Ramos has been one of our most consistent performers this season. Every time he has played, sadly, not that often, but when he has played, he has been good. So, yeah, again, a good performance for Ramos. His long balls stretch the game out a lot, which helps us.
Right, and he came pretty close to scoring
Yeah,
quite a few
exactly.
times. Well, he skied it a few times, but yeah, he had his chances as well. Yeah, I think he did
But
well.
Donnarumma plus 60 million for Nunes, would you do it? What?
What do you mean by Donnarumma plus 60? I mean, we already have Donna.
No, it's us giving Donnarumma plus 60 million to Benfica for Nunes.
Yeah,
So then
that's
Donnarumma
Oh,
would be worth like 15 million.
no,
that's
no.
crazy. That's crazy,
Nah,
bro.
yeah, listen, the
Too much.
Donnarumma hate is too much. I'm waiting for when Donnarumma next season starts banging in the Champions League and everyone shuts up. Wijnaldum isn't a midfielder, 23 touches.
Dude, Donnarumma had more touches than Genie today. Um, yeah, and you know what? He got he got subbed off for once. Okay, let's talk about Donnarumma in in full. Let's fully talk about him. What are you guys' opinions of him tonight?
Good, just lost focus once. When he tried to head the ball.
Hmm.
But apart from that, a good performance. He was really, what do you say, when he jumped in, when the ball was coming into the box, he just jumped in, even though the attacker was straight on it. What is it called? Catch?
Yeah, sure. Which
No,
part are you referring to?
not so many times they try to put like pauses beside Marquinhos or something, and
Hmm.
Donnarumma just jumped on them.
Yeah. So I did I was taking notes, or I was writing notes down about what I thought about Donnarumma's performance, and I almost did like a psych eval. It was so weird. Um, I feel like he had a good performance today overall. Especially in the second half, where I think he started to get a little bit more secure in himself and a little bit more confident.
Yeah,
He was making good saves. Now, I do feel like it was a conditional amount of confidence. I think this is purely based off the fact that they played well the whole game, and he sees that his teammates have done the job, and so he feels a little bit more safe and maybe a little bit more secure. I don't think this is a permanent type of confidence where you would see the same thing regardless of the result. He's still a little shaky from what I can see.
Yeah.
I think he's not fully recovered still, even with this clean sheet and with all the saves that he
Oh
made.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you can still tell that there's a bit of insecurity in there, and it's gonna come in waves until something really gets fixed.
yeah.
Um, yeah, he's struggling to get out of it still.
Stan, bro, what do you think about Donnarumma?
It's exactly what Princess said. He looks very shaky. Like he doesn't look very very confident. He looks very shaky. But it was a good game. I don't really think he was tested like tested. But it was a good game. He looks very shaky sometimes. Like if you remember that the time he headed the ball, it was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
suspect, bro. That was very suspect.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, the goal came out. So yeah,
Hmm.
it's cool. It's cool. But I feel like it might take a while. And maybe with Navas going, that should really speed up the process of getting his confidence back. Let's see how it
yeah.
goes.
Is it a coincidence that Messi contributes whenever Sergio Ramos plays? Um, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't believe in coincidences.
Definitely.
I'm thinking about it.
All
Mm,
Messi goals are Mbappe assists. No surprise. Listen, the Messi and Mbappe relationship, it's really good, and
yeah.
w- w- we haven't seen Messi and Mbappe for a long time because Neymar has
Yeah.
been back and played every
Yeah. Yeah.
single
Yeah.
game. But
Yeah.
one thing, I even asked it on Twitter, and I said, can Messi and Neymar play to their best when they are on the field together? That's my
Bro,
question.
it's a very tricky question, bro. It's very tricky because if you told me that Messi will have, I think, 6 league goals this season, I would have said you're crazy. But look at how it is. So it depends. I feel like it depends on who they get because they need a winger. If Di Maria is leaving and Mbappe is leaving, they don't really
Yeah,
have like a proper winger. Neymar and Messi, their days of playing their days of playing the winger position, I feel is dusted. Like I don't want Messi on the wings. I don't want Neymar on the wings. I want them in the middle.
yeah,
PSG don't have that like PC like the Dembele style winger. If you understand what I'm saying.
yeah.
And you
If
saw
not
Messi
Mbappe,
today. Yeah, yeah. You saw Messi today on the wings. He's not the ball in that like that middle position where he can really affect the game. He was great today. Like even apart from the goals, he had a very good performance and elite
yeah,
Messi performance. So that's it. I feel they need a winger, regardless. Even if Mbappe goes, I still think. Even if Mbappe stays, I do still think they need a winger, like a proper winger, like Dembele.
yeah. Princess
So the question was, do you think Neymar and Messi what? Wait, what was the question?
can play to their best together on the field.
To their best? No. Can they play? They've been doing it. The only thing is you have to do it strategically in a way where both can play to their strengths. Um of course, hi Steve. Of course you could, I mean, see, they can do okay, but not to their best,
Yeah,
you know. Also, that the complicated thing about this is you don't know how much of it is down to the two of them not being compatible anymore, or the
manager.
the tactics. Yeah, the coach itself, the tactics being used. Like it's the thing. It's a dwelling problem. You can never really know which one
Yeah,
is which sometimes, or how much of it is personally on the players. You can't divorce that problem from this case. But yeah, manager has. Okay, see, Messi. I will say this: Messi does better with a game plan or with something that he's familiar with, like what we saw today. Like I
yeah,
said, he played in a position where he's more familiar with. If this freestyling thing is not for him, based off of what I'm seeing or what I have been seeing, this isn't it. It isn't it for him. It hasn't worked out at all, and it hasn't worked out for most of them. But at least for some of them, except for the midfield, they can survive.
Yeah,
And with Messi in particular, he's not one of those people who can go in there and just play, you know?
yeah, yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you. Lidor, you can start with this. Unpopular opinion: PG play better with a four at the back, Ramos and Marquinhos. But is that compared to three at the back or Kimpembe relationship? But what do you think about Ramos Marquinhos relationship, Lidor?
Um, it was it was good. I didn't feel they were tested, but they were solid,
Yeah.
pretty solid, pretty, very very solid. Nothing much to say. Very solid. That's all.
Okay. I mean, we all know that Ramos is a much better footballer than Kimpembe. I mean, his long balls add so much to the game because he can stretch out the other team, which Kimpembe can't. He doesn't make mistakes, which Kimpembe does. Princess, I mean, the only manager of the ones that we're linked with that will play a three at the back is Antonio Conte. But apart from him, it's a four at the back. So should we still try to think about this three at the back or go back to a four at the back?
You know what? I'm kind of more flexible on this because, now that I've had the chance to see the three at the back play on for more than one game now,
Yeah,
um, it's okay with three at the back, but it doesn't solve a lot of our issues because it kind of opens the doors with other issues that we'd have to fix, like particularly in
mm,
the midfield. Um, the four at the back, I think they can do it. I like the idea that you can go back and forth. So as soon as they perfect that four at the back, they have the three at the back as an option for whenever they need to pull that out, then I think that works for me. I like the flexibility. I like not being limited to a specific formation, but at the same time, like that needs to be carefully done because too much instability creates an issue. Like, but it depends on what type of four at the back because it's not even just the back. It's everything else. What type of
yeah,
4? 4-3-3? We played 4-3-3 today. I think we did decent, right? Um with a team like Montpellier who didn't really, put their foot on the gas pedal, I think it works. But the thing is, with whatever we did last week against Troyes, that's a no-go. That looked like it was from the devil. And I said that on Twitter. That formation was
yo,
from the
that needs
devil
yeah,
himself. Mm-mm. That was a 4 at the back, but it
yo,
wasn't it was a 4-3-3. What was it?
he added that I was specifically talking about the defense.
Yeah, no, cuz that's the thing that I'm saying. The 4
So
at the back also it also plays into the rest of the formation as well because we played a 4 at the back today. We played a
yeah,
4 at the back last week. Two completely different performances. The defense looked shambolic last week. Looks much better now. But I
yeah,
like the flexibility between the 3 and the 4. So I'm not really, like, stuck on the coaching
yeah,
or, like, that kind of stuff. I'm less stubborn with it now.
yeah. It's like Tagomoto said. Sometimes a four at the back can be more offensive than a three at the back, or a three at the back can be more offensive than a four at the back. It's just numbers at the end of the day. It's always how the team plays and what functions everyone has. But if we move back to the Messi Neymar thing, see both Messi and Neymar are roaming number 10 when they are best. Messi has more versatility as a false nine at center, but is old. When both play, they cancel each other's many strength. Is that why your answer to
Yeah,
the yeah,
I
Lidor, you
I
wanna add?
completely yeah. I think Messi will play better without Neymar on the pitch. The reason why I say so is, as I said previously, the days of Neymar playing as a winger, I feel that is done and dusted. He should never play a winger role. I don't want to see that. And Messi too. So if they play together, it's going to be weird because you see both of them in that 10, in that like 10 positions. So I feel that they'll cancel each other out. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I do feel
Oh,
one will play better without each other.
yeah.
That's my opinion.
Princess, is that why you answered before? Uh, no, that they
Yeah.
can't play to their best.
Yeah. That's precisely it. One of them has to sacrifice being comfortable, and that's usually Neymar. Meaning he would have to play on the left.
But before you added with the managers and tactics, but in what possible formation can they both play together? Is it Messi as a false nine and Neymar as a cam, or
I mean, we can try that out. I mean, that's an option. It's either that or Neymar learns how to play on the left again.
Nah, no, no, no. Nah, I don't want to see
No,
that.
but that's the reality. One of them is going to have to make a sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's somebody is usually Neymar. That's how it is. That's how it's been.
Yeah.
that selfish Churchill ruins everything? Mbappe, boo. Um, Listen,
I mean,
I know maybe it hurt Messi fans' feelings when Messi didn't get the hat trick, but Mbappe is actually competing for the league and goal scorer trophy. He isn't going for a seventh league goal of the season. He's actually competing. So yeah, don't call him selfish because Ben Yedder scored a hat trick and Mbappe
Right.
needed to score to cancel him out. Because now it's all to that last game. Who wins it? It's exciting. But yeah, don't disrespect Mbappe because Messi hasn't been that good this season. Difference between last game and this game is Angel Di Maria. He contributes more defensively and has better speed. I think they helped us more to win ball higher up the pitch. ADM more creative is awesome. Yeah,
yep,
I
100%. I
yeah I
agree.
love how Di Maria has played the last games, bagging goals, assists, and doing a lot off the ball
All
as
of them.
well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. He's back
but
to his normal.
no, but you know what I think? Because this whole season he hasn't been that good. I think now he's trying his absolute best because he wants a contract extension.
And I actually think
I
it's
think that he's overplaying.
no, I think it's the opposite. I think he's doing this now because he knows he's gonna leave. Di Maria's entourage have a meeting with Juventus in the next few days. Um, Word on the street is that they're probably might be getting closer to an agreement. So
Yeah,
I think Juventus is trying to see, like if they can take his wages and would his age be a problem because he's in his mid 30s. Um I think that's what they're thinking about. And I think he wants to end it on a good note. Of course, like probably if they decide to keep him, I'm sure he would want to stay, but I think he just wants to end it and he is overplaying. He kind of has to. He
yeah,
can't put up a
yeah,
stinker right before they're deciding whether to keep him or not.
yeah. It's both for PSG to want to extend him and Juventus to want him even more.
Mhm. And it seems like Juventus might
Hmm.
want him. He has options. The good thing with Di Maria is that he's aged so gracefully. He has really like his decline is barely a decline. I mean, you see it every now and then in certain moments, but when he turns up, he turns up. So it's
Yeah,
kind of hard to really call it a decline. He's aged gracefully.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so he still has many offers,
yeah,
in Europe. I mean, I would say that this would not be the time for him to start thinking about retirement so much and decide to go to probably his like where it all started and stuff. Like I think it's too soon for that, So he still has some left in him. I think Juventus is a great destination for
yeah.
him.
Um, more if we concentrate more on the game. so we can talk about other stuffs after it. Um, Marquinhos on his birthday kept clean sheet, had a good game.
Yes.
Um, Mbappe, do you remember when he got the ball, did like a Ronaldo chop, and then tried to
Hmm.
put it top right corner?
Hmm.
But Bernat is dead. I mean, he shouldn't play for PSG anymore.
Did you see that almost own goal situation?
When they passed it back, or
That wasn't a pass. He almost
who?
scored. Like, was it Bernat? I have to think about that. There was an own goal looking situation. It wasn't an own goal. Of course, it didn't go in. Donnarumma caught it, but that looked very sketch. That was
Yeah.
very very sketchy. To
Uh,
find out who that was, very questionable. That was very, yeah. Bernat, man.
a princess.
Uh, decline. Thank you.
Um, what's up with Anthony and his agent in Paris? Do you think PSG tries to get him? I mean, what is it with all these youngsters flirting with PSG? Liao with Paris is a good city. Joao Felix, Anthony.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean it's great to hear because problem with PSG has been that we're not trying to look for replacements if Mbappe doesn't extend or for the manager. It looks now it's more serious. We have met with agents and rumors are circulating around PSG again. So that's good. And Princess, you got another.
Oh my god. Okay, these are calm down, guys. Damn. I appreciate it.
Are you a part of the PSG Ultras? No, I'm not a member of the PSG Ultras, and I wouldn't include myself in that group.
You have
But
an ultra vibe.
yeah, but I ain't a ultra. I would just say that I'm a PSG fan. I'm just a regular PSG fan that yeah, it
Yeah.
really cares about the club. Um, yeah, coming back to in the game, it was good seeing the youngsters come on.
Hmm.
What was it, 67th minute?
Yeah, something like that.
And they really didn't do anything big. But I mean, I just want to get them time so they can make their confidence better for next season. I'm not expecting them to score or assist. And even what was that guy's name that got his debut?
Uh, Gasama. JD Gasama.
Yeah,
I have comments on. Okay. Hold on. I have comments on the three of them.
yeah.
Okay. Um, good and bad. Here's feedback for Mishut. He needs to bulk up. We've said this before. We've said this before several times. It's true.
He looks so skinny, bro.
No, it's not even the. If he looked skinny, it's fine, but he acts skinny as well. They are knocking him down. They are shoving him like a rag doll. Oh my god. And the thing is that, like, just, he needs to bulk up for that reason because he's so easy to just trip. Let me tell you something about Montpellier. Let me say, Montpellier hilariously played like not garbage, but they did nothing for the first half. Like absolutely nothing threatening. Maybe tried to do a few things on the counter and that's it. The second half, as soon as those kids came on, it's a psychological thing. I'm telling you. As soon as both Mishut and Chavi came on, they started trying to do all types of stuff. Cause now they're like, oh, this child. Like it's a confidence thing. They're less scared. And I was like, really? That's when things started to look a little bit more sloppy. And that's when things started to awaken in Montpellier's side. But yes, no, Michoud, back to my point. Michoud needs to bulk up, gain some muscles, and at least do something or learn something to resist getting knocked down that easily. And Xavi, he's clearly he has gained weight, so good. Um, with that being said, I think Michoud, he ran a lot, he tried a lot, he put his whole energy into it. He made himself available when he thought was necessary. Xavi, at the same time, I think he gets nervous in these games. I can see the difference between when he plays with the youth and how much confidence he walks in
Yeah.
versus when he plays with the first team and how much more softer his presence is, even though he does try to make himself put himself in the right places. The first team usually do not pass to Xavi. I realized he had difficulty getting the ball only because his teammates would rather pass to each other for obvious reasons. He
Yeah.
lost the ball twice within the same minute, from what I've also seen. I think Xavi needs a confidence boost. Michoud needs to lift weights. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
my assessment with those two. With Gassama, it's funny. It's kind of odd with him. There's so much, like, so many of these things are actually psychological. He got the ball and then he remembered where he was. It's the weirdest thing ever. He got the ball and he looked like he was going to do something with all his might, and then he
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
shrunk. Did you see like how he just shrunk right in that spot?
Yeah. He felt the pressure.
Yes. Like he was like, "Oh shit. This is Liga. Oh my god." And then he just passed the ball. I'm like, he looked like he was
Yeah.
about to do something.
Yeah, and that's the top scorer for
Yeah.
PSG under 19s as well.
Yeah. But that moment, that 2 seconds that he had the ball and he had that confidence, you can tell that there's something inside of him. He looks very strong. But it's in the mind. It's in the mind. You
Yeah.
know?
I think that we have to do the intro again because we have a special guest here.
Thiago Silva, l'expérience de Thiago Motta. On a tous été stupéfaits par les nouveaux records de Libra et chantons. Allez Paris, allez Paris, allez Paris.
PSG. PSG.
He's mute.
All of that
Yeah.
for nothing.
What's cracking? What's cracking, faithful?
Yo.
Come on, man.
Bro, I did the
Yo.
intro just for you, man. You deserve it.
Yo. Hey, man. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, Princess. What's going on?
How you doing?
Hey, man. I'm chilling, man. Hey, y'all vibe out tonight? I know y'all vibed out. Like, yo. Shout out Messi, man. Shout out Mbappe. Shout out Di Maria. Shout out
Shout out to the
Verratti.
GOAT. Shout out
Like,
to
just
the
shout out
GOAT.
everybody, bro.
Shout out to the GOAT, bro. The GOAT.
Messi.
Man,
Messi.
Messi went
Messi.
crazy. Messi went crazy.
Don't ever disrespect the GOAT.
Bruh, honestly, bruh, like, let's just keep it real, bruh. Like, Pochettino ruined the whole season single-handedly. Like, single-handedly. Bruh, like, when I seen that quote midweek when he said, "We were the closest team to beat Madrid," that's
Oh,
how I knew,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this
Nah,
guy's
that's
a
insane.
loser.
I almost
He's
forgot
a
about
fucking
that.
loser. He's a fucking loser. Like, how the fuck do you say that, bruh?
No,
Like, that just made the
that's
club look
Tottenham.
terrible. That made the club look bad. Like, what the dude? This guy single-handedly ruined the club. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's not Leonardo. It's not Nasser. Yes, they have their faults, but it's not them. It's this clown, Pochettino. He ruined the club. I promise y'all. Like,
No, you know what? Because Pochettino's reputation is basically about how he almost did stuff. That's literally how he got hired in the first place. He almost got Spurs a UCL. He almost
Almost.
did
You
this.
know, he
It's
almost won
always
them the league.
almost
You
Almost.
know, like
right.
he almost made Southampton this great team. Like
Yeah, and he
he
almost
almost
won a
made
trophy.
Espanyol, you know,
Stay
usurp
up.
Barcelona, right, or stay up in La Liga.
They still got
Like,
relegated.
yeah, like the dude, it's just he's an almost manager, bro. Like he's not built to manage stars. Like the nice guy thing that he does for the stars to make them feel comfortable and stuff. I mean, it's in vain, bro. Like you're not bringing anything to the table. You're a worse version of Emery. Like Emery couldn't really control stars, but Emery had a lot of ideas in his head tactically that Pochettino just doesn't have, bro. Like Pochettino, all he just wants to do is implement a man-to-man press. That's all he can do. Just basic shit, bro. Like, and it's crazy, man. Like this dude really ruined the club, bro. He ruined the club. It's the worst era of any manager in QSI. Like he
Bro,
ruined the
bro,
club.
bro, listen. He's soon leaving, all right? Don't give him the attention he wants. All
What
right?
Nah, man, I'm
attention?
actually mad because this is a wasted season. Like he ruined
Yeah.
the club, bro. Like it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
man, but hey, like today was an amazing game. I was so happy to see just the whole team in sync. Like man, even let me give a shout out to the unsung dudes like Bernat. Bernat played a beautiful game today, bro. Like Bernat, yo, Bernat was
He needs to leave.
If
He
saucing.
needs
you
to
were
leave.
here,
Yo.
He
if
needs
you
to
were
leave.
here
He needs
just
to leave.
30
He needs
minutes,
to leave. He needs to leave.
Bruh.
if you
Nah,
were here
stop
just
that.
a
Nah,
few
you,
minutes
bro,
No,
no, you
before,
clowning, bro.
PSG,
You clowning.
PSG. No,
You
PSG.
clowning,
Because
bro.
You're
Bro, we
roasting.
about to have
before,
two top left backs. Trust me, bro. Like,
no. Listen, before
We
when
were
we talked
roasting
about
Bernat a
Bernat,
few minutes ago, bro.
we all said he's
man,
dead, and
he's
then now he
he's
has an
not
average game. He had
dead.
an average game.
no, we didn't, bro. Like, bro, the way he was
Bruh.
dribbling out of pressure and just like helping the ball move, like,
Nah.
you guys
It
are
was a
you
6
guys
over
are
10 game.
cap right now. You
Nah,
niggas is
bruh.
capping right
Yo,
now,
listen,
bro. Like y'all
PSG,
have
It was a
agendas.
6
Just
over
watch
10
the
game,
game. Watch the
PSG,
6 over
game,
10,
bro.
bro.
PSG. When
Oh
you
6
said
over
man,
10.
y'all tripping. Y'all tripping.
when you said let's
6
sell
over
Donnarumma,
10.
keep Navas, I knew it. I knew you
Bro,
were
did you see
arguing
the
with your
clownery Donnarumma was on? You see the buffoonery Donnarumma was on today, bro? Man trying to pass through into the middle, then he does that header, like almost gets it straight to Mavididi for the other team. Like, come on, bro, dude was ass again. Like, but you know, we overcame that because Marquinhos. Shout out to Marquinhos, man.
His
Shout out to
birthday, by the way.
Marquinhos, bro. He
Happy
played
birthday,
an
Mark.
incredible. Yo, happy birthday to Marquinhos. Marcos Awas Correa. I'm not even gonna call you Quinhos no more, bro. He's a man. I'm gonna call him Marcos from now on because that's his name, Marcos. All right, like the dude is a man. The boy became a man, bro. Like we need, you know, man. Like we just need maybe one more center back. You know, we need to sell Kerr. I don't think Kerr is useful anymore. Like, and we just need one more center back. Like we have Ramos, we have Markey, we have Kimpembe. Just one more for depth. Then we have
We're
four
linked.
top center backs, and whew,
Yo,
like
Kimpembe's
Koulibaly, like a
ass.
Koulibaly.
Listen,
Yes,
don't
we're
include
linked to him, and
Kimpembe in that list.
Wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that to Presco,
Oh
man.
my
Come on.
god.
dude,
Oh
you,
my
Nah,
god.
chill
okay,
out,
you know
Presco.
what?
Oh my god.
First of all,
Man,
we're
chill
not
out, Presco, man.
selling Kimpembe. I highly doubt that that's what they would do.
I saw a
Though.
link to Chelsea. I saw a
Yes,
link.
no, because Tuchel
Nah,
wanted
but
him.
it's not. Yeah, but a dude I know that I really trust on the transfer window. Tuchel had a chance to get Kimpembe last season because Tuchel was
Mhm.
campaigning for Marquinhos all of last
Yep.
season, like during the summer. Then they said, I don't think we can get Marquinhos because, you know, of how important he is to PSG. So why not let's go for Kimpembe? That's what they asked Tuchel. And Tuchel said, nah, like, and which was surprising because I thought Tuchel liked Kimpembe, but that's what he told me. And I trust this guy's source as a source for me. Like, and he said that Tuchel wasn't a get hat. So like Kimpembe is gonna stay, bro. Kimpembe is a lifer with PSG, man. It's just that you wish that like his off what he does off the field, like how funny he is, like how witty the dude is, like you just wish that shit could translate on the field, like. And you know, my problem with Kimpembe has been, you know, it's not even like the lapses. It's he's not as strong on the front foot anymore. Like he doesn't win duels anymore like he used to. Like he used to just come in and just fucking just run through a dude, like, and then he just win the ball and just like he doesn't do that anymore, bro. Like he doesn't really get his foot in like as he used to. But like maybe with Ramos there and like all these other dudes there, like he'll get that bump. But that's what I'm saying, man. We have three center backs. We just need a fourth for depth. Like what Liverpool have, man. It's just a fourth for depth, and then we're Gucci, man. Like next season, we're gonna be great, bruh. Like just get two starting level midfielders and leave MSN. And that's it. I'm convinced, bro. Just get two starting level caliber midfielders to play alongside Verratti. 4-3-3. We ride next season, bro. Like
We're
Yo,
linked to
PSG,
quite
you're
a
so
lot.
optimistic. You're so optimistic.
bro, nobody fucking with us, bro. Like we are the best team. Like when we play, like how we need to play, there's no team that has the creativity, the flair, like the improvisation. Like PSG, it's like jazz out there, bro. It's just improvisation, bro. The way we play, one touch, Verratti, Marquis, Messi in between the lines. Like, bro, this shit is champagne, bro. Like it's
When they
beautiful.
play the way they need to
Like
play.
Like
Now, how
when
do
they
you get
really
that?
lock in, there's no team that can do it like us, bro. The way we can penetrate teams through the middle, down the gut, playing it in short, tight spaces, bro. Like no other teams really do that. Not even City in some instances, bro. Like they don't have that, bro. Like
Yeah.
we just need the right fucking manager, man. Like the talent level is crazy, bro. And I need to give a shout out, like again, another special shout out, Di Maria, man.
Hmm.
Di Maria, man. Like shout out to Angelito, man. Like that dude, he's a legend, club legend. And all you fucking clowns that was saying bench him for like Xavi Simons, y'all some clowns. On God, y'all some
Who said
clowns,
that?
man. Nah, some motherfuckers was
Xavi
trying to say like,
Simons.
yo, Di Maria shouldn't start. They should start Xavi Simons. Like y'all some clowns, bro. Like I swear to God, I hate our
Xavi-
fan base, bro. Like you guys, this
Xavi
TT shit that
Simons,
y'all be
bro.
doing, y'all need to chill with that, man. Like they're not
PSG,
fully
PSG,
Dude,
ready
what?
for 90 minutes. Y'all
There's a
need to
full
PSG,
chill.
argument in the
PSG,
comments.
Let me just say this, by the
PSG.
way, regarding the TTs. Ismail Garbi last week,
Oof.
his
Yes.
7 minutes, it was better than Xavi Simmons and Mishu's minutes combined today. I'm gonna just say that right now,
Okay,
bro.
can we talk
Like
about that? Because we
I don't,
didn't talk
I
about it
don't, I
last
don't
week.
see, I don't see. Like y'all need to tell me what's so special. Like, dude, Xavi Simons, what he's gonna be if everything works out for him. He's gonna be like maybe a lesser version of what Nkunku is at Leipzig. You know what I mean? Like that's what he's probably gonna be, bro. Like if he like really gets to his potential, that's not helping PSG. We don't need dude. Like let's just keep it real, bro. As for Mishu
Facts.
has talent. Mishu has talent, but like it's just like, bro, he's just too light right now. And I'll fully reserve my judgment for Mishu after preseason because he's gonna play in the preseason. If he's amazing and
If he
like merits
stays.
in a first place like a spot, but his agent said he wants to leave. So you know what? That's 8 million euros we're gonna get. That's nice. That's good money. Like why y'all complaining, bro? Like the fan base is they just like to. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm talking too much, but
Yeah.
Like, you know what? The thing with Garby, let me tell you, he has an X factor in him. Like when you said that he played better than the other TTs, I think he has. It's because he has the most confidence out of all of them, and he puts his skills to use. And I will say there were certain observations that I made where he kind of, in certain ways, you can tell he spends a lot of time with Neymar specifically in that game when I saw against Troyes. Some of the stuff that he did was Neymar-esque. The way he passes and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. He's like a sponge. He just sucks all of it in and then implements it himself. He's a hard worker and it shows. So I love that for him. I wish he would have gotten some time today so we can build up on the 5 minutes that he played last game. It would have been really nice. But I think, like I said previously before you came on, PSG, that a lot of the issues with the TTs is in their mind, except for Michoud. I totally agree with you. He needs to eat more and work out and gain some weight and muscle. That he keeps getting knocked down and stuff. That could be fixed with the right meal plan. But with Xavi, I think his issue is in the mind and it's in his confidence because he looks a lot softer than is able to actually what he's able to actually put out. So, yeah.
Uh, hey yo, I don't know where to talk. PSG, listen.
Yeah, what's up?
You know everything me, Princess, and Lidor were talking about. You came in and said the exact opposite. We said, "All right, this is Di Maria's last season. Bernat is dead. All of this,
Man, because y'all don't love the club like me, man.
Yeah.
Y'all, you're like,
Oh,
look, man,
come on.
like for real, like y'all don't love the club like me, man. Like, why y'all be hating on like
Nah,
on
nah.
us like
No,
heroes?
I never
PSG,
hated on Di
PSG.
Maria.
I would say that we're realistic fans, and you're just an optimistic fan. I mean, that's
Oh,
the
bro.
easiest way to put it out.
Yeah.
Oh, let
You-
him let him be that way though. It offers balance. You get different
Yeah.
perspectives and stuff. But I said I never hated on Di Maria.
Nah, man, you
None
No,
guys
of
no,
it.
like
no.
to
Thanks,
like
thanks.
PSG fans complain too much. They don't know what we have. We have something amazing, bro. Like, just, y'all, they complain too much, bro. Like, Leonardo out, this dude out, just blow it all up. Like, it's too much, man.
No,
It's
that
too
those are
much.
the blow it all up stuff is really annoying because it's like we're really not that bad. Like
Oh no.
if you want to see a club where you really should blow it all up, then you would probably like melt in the seat that you're sitting in. Because today, while our game was happening, the game with Bordeaux against Lorient, you should have seen some of the scenes from that game. The ultras had a giant banner talking about basically how they screwed up their legendary club status and all that stuff because they were getting relegated today. Um, all that stuff, they were throwing stuff on the goal post and they had to stop the game to clean it off. Like it was a mess. That is what struggle looks like. That is when glory is fading away. Our particular case is only a setback. You just need to strategically fix a few things. That's it. It becomes, something that's we don't understand what we have. We don't understand our problems are privileged still. You know? We can do so much more, we can do so much better, but at the same time, we're okay. We're actually not that bad.
Yeah.
So, though I do have a moment where I was just like, QSI, ugh, leave. Like there are moments like that that really frustrated me, but I'm not like I'm still open to keeping them as
How
long
can
as
you
they
say
continue.
QSI league? QSI have been a blessing. Like,
They
you know,
are. They are.
like
Big up Nasser. Big up Nasser. Big
They
up
are.
big up
Nasser.
But you
Nasser,
know
man. Big
what?
up everybody, bro, except Pochettino. I'm telling you guys, he
Yo, I saw you.
single-handedly ruined the club.
PSG. I saw you. You changed your avi on Twitter to Mr. Leonardo.
Leonardo Araujo, man, the goat,
No. Oh my
the
god.
goat.
Yo,
This is
he's
where we
staying. He's
disagree.
staying. He's staying. By the way.
I don't know if he'll
He's
stay. He
not.
might
He's
leave. He
not.
might. Honestly, you know what I think? He's gonna do this one last window for us. It's gonna be amazing, and then he's gonna leave and get no credit.
Guys, does
Oh,
that
You know,
make
he's
any
a
no,
sense?
no,
martyr. He's a
no,
he's a
no,
real martyr.
no.
That's what he is.
He
He's a real
he
martyr
wa-
for PSG. That's what you guys will understand in 2-3 years about
No, yeah,
Leonardo.
no, no, that's exactly his plan. Because when we win the Champions League, look at our current squad. Donnarumma signed by Leonardo, Marquinhos signed by Leonardo, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, Ramos, nearly everyone. So when we
Verratti.
eventually win the Champions League, yeah, Verratti. So when we eventually win the Champions League, Leonardo will say, all of these players were my transfer, and the credit goes to me. And
I
I
mean,
mean,
he's right, man.
yeah,
He's the Mourinho of sporting directors. You know, they just hate
yeah.
him, man. Like, it just
No,
is what
there's
it is, man.
definitely more to that. There's definitely more to that. I personally I accept Leonardo for what he is, as in he makes huge transfers. Some of them will last you a lifetime and some of them will be absolute disasters. But you know what? You can't have one without the other with him, and you can't have like a dozen of problems that follow after every good deed that he does. And so it becomes too much of a burden to carry. Now, on top of the good stuff that he does. We also have to think about in the locker room, he's not the most liked. In the club, he's not the most liked, period. And when you really think about that, does that create a good environment for them? No. Is it a toxic environment for the coaches and its staff and all that stuff? Yeah, probably. So when you take all of it into account, and on top of that, he can't sell. So when you add all of that there, it becomes a disaster. He knows who he is. He knows what type of attitude he has, and how that could probably hold a few things back. So he just doesn't say it directly, but he kind of insinuates it that might be the source of their problems. That it is what it is. Do you want to take all of that? Fine, but I don't think we can carry that on our shoulders.
By the way, this is according to Jorge Molina, which is
No,
someone
no, it's not.
we don't
Oh
listen
no,
to
what is this
at
clown?
all.
Don't man,
No,
don't even
it's
mention
not.
that clown. Don't mention
No,
that
it's not.
clown, bro.
Yeah, fuck Jorge, man.
No, it's not. It's not even about him. It's literally everyone else saying the same thing. It's fine. It's fine. You just have to really take the
Wait,
good with the
y'all gonna
bad.
answer the question?
What is the
This
question?
dude asks about center backs.
Yeah. Mm. He's talking about Christian Romero. Why should he be available?
Yeah,
I don't think he is.
We should have signed him when he was at Atalanta, man. Like
Nah,
Yeah,
he's,
that would have
too
been
late
he's
a
on
great
loan
call.
though.
He's not on loan.
He's, he's on
Yeah,
loan.
with an
He's on
option.
loan to Spurs. Yeah.
He's
Because
on
Spurs
loan.
couldn't afford, yeah, because
Yeah.
Spurs couldn't
If
afford
he's on
the
loan,
thing.
we can hijack that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't seen any link between PSG
And then like the Koulibaly to Barca, like the dude I trusted, like the Paris United source, he said he gonna come through, but like I'm seeing more links to Barcelona. But then again, it's the transfer window. You don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's hard to know. So
Yeah, Barca are interested, especially if Leonardo stays, according to
yeah, I think
Santi.
Koulibaly is a Leonardo track for sure. Like he,
Mhm.
Yeah, most Serie A players are.
Bremer as well. Bremer, there's this dude
Yes.
I
Bremer at
saw that.
Torino.
Yes.
He's a
I saw
ball.
links.
Yo, he's a straight up like pure defender, bro. Like that would be a good signing. Honestly, man, if we're looking for a defender, I have no issue shopping in Syria. You can get
Yeah.
me Koulibaly, Delit,
Bastoni,
Bremer, Bastoni, Skriniar. If you can get me any of
Tomori.
them, like, nah, fuck that. You're not that.
Whoa.
no, fuck that, bro. Stop. I'm so
Whoa.
Chelsea outcast, bro. Come on, dog. But like, if we can get like, defenders on that level, Rudiger was available, but he's Madrid pulled up with a 35 million signing on bonus. I mean, no other club paying him
Rats.
that.
Rats.
Yeah, so
Joao Felix then.
bruh, did you see that report by Santi? He said that George Mendes has been speaking with Leonardo and Nasser, and he's saying there are openings for, Darwin Nunez or Joao Felix. Like,
Which one would you take?
None of them are a striker. Don't we need the striker?
if Mbappe leaves, you gotta close your eyes and just get Joao Felix.
No, oh my god. But like,
No, you have
Yeah.
to do it. You have
Okay.
to do it.
Yeah.
but he literally has a prison contract. So how much do you think we would spend for João Felix?
200 million.
Nah.
That's the problem for me.
Well,
That
easy.
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 No, seriously, like some loan to buy option, 200 million.
Do you really think they would loan?
Payable in 2 years. Payable in 2 years.
Easy.
Nah.
Do you really think they're gonna do that to PSG? They would never.
No, like
Their
they would
most
just have to
expensive
help
player.
PSG in that sense. Like we'll give you 50 million up front. We'll give
No
you
one's-
75 million up front. We'll pay the rest over 2 years.
They're not paying the rich. They're not helping the rich. They want that money. They want it in whatever form it comes in. But I don't think they're gonna let him off very easily.
Yeah, you're probably right on that. But yo, this Darwin Nunez, like hell no. Hell no.
He's a poacher, isn't he?
We don't need that shit right now, man. I don't
Um,
want a lesser version
we
of
need-
Cavani on my team right now.
No, but do you know that he finds PSG more interesting than Newcastle?
Obviously, like bro,
No,
you
but
guys gotta understand, like the top three clubs in terms of like attractiveness is obviously first it's Madrid and Barca, third is PSG,
I
Now
Like
we are ahead
understand
of
that,
that.
but no, but what I mean is that like that is the direction that he's looking at, and the club is willing to splash
but
one
we're
hundred and
not
twenty
gonna
million.
do it. Hopefully United. I hope United stop this Frankie offensive, like, and just focus on this Darwin Nunez kid, man, because that's the perfect signing for them. Honestly, they need a new number 9.
And I actually don't think we should spend 120 M on the striker, bro. Let's go deep. Let's scout deep. 40
Right now,
M,
we need to
50 M.
focus on
It's
getting
not good.
2 starting caliber midfielders alongside Verratti. Who will those guys be?
Yeah.
And a winger. Anthony was in
And then
Paris.
and then we're gonna get a Di Maria replacement,
How
Yeah.
likely
That's
is
Anthony.
Rafael Leão as well?
and then Leao on it. Okay,
I
like
think-
see, this is actually what's more realistic.
Hmm.
We're gonna get Leao if Mbappe leaves for like 70 million.
And that's a
Cool.
much more
Cool.
like that price makes
Safer,
way more
yeah.
sense, and it's not even safer. Like that makes way more sense than just splashing money on someone who probably doesn't fit that profile 100%.
Yeah.
Even
And
if even if they think they're gonna say yes to it, I don't think Joao Felix would be against it, and of course Nunez is not either. But
Yo, João Felix would come tomorrow if PSG could pay the money to get him out of that prison.
Truman is not coming to PSG because I read the report that PSG think that the 80 million asking price is too much.
Bruh,
So
like
no
I'm not
Truman.
paying 80. Nobody paying 80 million for a DM, man.
they
Yeah,
might
Cats is
they-
crazy out here.
Nah.
they might
Nobody
with
paying.
Real
I'm not paying
Madrid.
80.
Nah.
Nobody. Madrid is
I'm
not.
definitely
Madrid is
not
not.
paying
No
80
team is paying
for
80 million
DM,
for
bro.
Tchouameni.
It's
Nobody is paying
it's
80 million for a DM. I'm telling you that right now. It's just
Yeah.
the PSG tax. PSG
yeah.
for you 80 million. For other teams, we'll probably go for like 60
40,
max.
Yeah.
60 max. Like
Or 55.
max. It could be like 50 million plus like 15 million in variables or something. Like he's not going for 80 million, bro. No DM in the history of this game is worth 80. Like if you consider Camavinga a DM, he's the closest to that. Then Camavinga can go for 80 to 100. That's cool. The rest, hell no, bro. Or like Fernando Redondo in history. Like no DM is worth 80 million, bro.
Yo, can someone be add on this? Was this Mbappe's last game because he got a
It's
yellow
not.
card or what?
It's not.
It's
He
not.
plays
It's not.
next
I thought
game.
it was. I thought it was actually.
Yeah, same. It's not. He didn't get booked last game, so
Yeah, I thought he got booked versus 12. But he did it.
yeah. But how do you guys feel about potentially getting De Jong? I kind of get how PSG feels a little bit, but
Wait, who asked that? That was asked?
no.
Look,
How does
if
it?
De Jong, you're just asking that?
Yeah, I'm asking.
De Jong, him coming to PSG, it's like you should have done this 4 seasons ago instead of joining that dead club. But at least you have, you know the truth. You see the light. You see the light at the end of the day.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, Messi left Barca for PSG. Neymar left Barca for PSG.
Bruh,
PSG's just the better place to be at.
No, but I'm saying it right now. De Jong. I'm gonna say this right now, for real. I'm gonna say this right now, for real. De Jong would have come to PSG. Like, if it was his choice, like he would have come to PSG. He would come to PSG over United, bro. Like he's not going to United. Like he's not gonna go play to not play Champions League. But the thing is, United are so desperate right now, and that's what Ten Hag wants. Like United will be
And they can
create
spend.
will actually put down 100 million. They will put down the 100 million
Nah,
if
nah,
they have to.
they can't.
Why?
100 is
They
too
will.
much.
They
They
won't.
have.
Nah, they,
Bro,
80.
can't.
they are
can't, bro.
desperate.
They
You guys
can't.
don't know how desperate they are, bro.
That is
Yeah, but
irresponsible.
And Barcelona
Nah,
will do
bruh.
it. Barcelona.
Bruh, nah. I mean, Barca will take it, obviously, but I don't think Manchester United will drop 100 on a midfielder. It's not gonna happen. Like they have,
Look,
they
they
have so
will
many
drop.
problems.
But it's United.
Yeah,
They
Barcelona would
dropped 8
take.
on
Barcelona
Maguire.
would
Nah,
take.
Fix
No,
the
Barca
whole
would
bridge.
take
that
80.
is
They
I
would
mean,
take. They would take eight
it's
with negotiations. Barca would take 80 million, 90 million, and I promise United would be
I
willing to
don't
go
think
that
so.
much.
Nah,
no,
I
but
think they
that's
would.
I don't think so.
I think they
irresponsible
would.
to spend
I don't think
100
so
though.
because
80,
they have so
okay.
many.
United are gonna
Yeah,
break the
that's
bank for either De Jong or Milinkovic Savic.
nah, no.
They're gonna
Oh
break
I
the
Lord.
don't
bank.
think. I don't think Manchester United will spend that money on De Jong. Like they have so many problems: wingers, strikers,
Yo,
fullbacks. Like
SD gaming,
no,
man. SD game, get it into your head, bro. Chouameni is not coming. He doesn't want to come. He doesn't want to play for Paris. Why do you want a guy who doesn't want to play for you, bro? Shit, crazy, man. Like he's going to Liverpool or Madrid.
So,
I think
on
Liverpool.
the Chouameni thing, since the chances of him coming is really low, his backups are Seko Fofana and Turam from Nice. Would you guys be fine with either of those?
If it's cheap, 100%.
It's much cheaper.
Yeah,
Turam is much
100%.
younger.
Yeah, I feel like you know what is. I feel we should go for hungry players, like those guys, not really the big names, hungry people that are going to play. That's what we need. 30M, 40M. It's great. It's good business.
Yeah, but I think
I don't know. I don't know. Like how much of like wait Mo, what are you saying about that, bro? Like, would you take
About what?
Fofana or Kepler and Thuram, PSG?
Fofana at Lyon. Or who was the other one?
Yeah, and Thuram, the one from Nice, the
Nice.
long-legged kid. Yeah.
I think we should mostly focus on a DM and a centre back, and then move on to centre midfielder.
Now we need a center midfielder before it.
No, I'm not saying we don't need
both
it.
of them
I'm just
hand in
saying
hand.
that I would want to prioritize the more important positions. But if I had to choose between one of them, I would choose Fofana. Because, yeah, he's older than Thuram, but he is the real deal right now. He has experience, he has leadership, and has banging long shots. So I would take Fofana ahead of Thuram.
I'm thinking about it. I think both
Well,
of them are
who-
great replacements.
Who would be easier to get?
I don't think. But the thing is, like Fofana's linked to
Yeah.
Lyon. I think he's linked to Lyon. Maybe I'm tripping though. That was maybe I read that like from a long time ago. So, but I don't think he's coming to PSG. And the way he plays, I just don't think he'd have that freedom at PSG. Because like, if you watch how Lens play and how they stretch the field, Fofana kind of does that as well. Fofana drifts out to the left flank and
Yeah.
build up like a lot. Like I don't know how that works with PSG because that's Mbappe's there, Nuno's there, Neymar's there. Like I don't see how that could work really. So
So
I mean, and then Thuram is interesting, but I don't know. Is he ready for a step up like PSG? Hard to say. Like, I think if we were to get a Ligue 1 player from that plays in midfield in Ligue 1, I mean, I would look at Lovro Meyer at Rennes,
mhm.
and I would look at who's the other one? I would look at Kakare. If we can get Kakare.
Yeah.
but I don't think we could. I would even look at Awar. Like
Yeah, yeah.
we need dudes that can play. We don't like people are always crying for Chouameni, and I get it, but like, look, I don't think we need a DM. We have so many midfielders that play behind the ball already. We have
Yeah,
Gay, we have Herrera, we have Paredes, we have Verratti. Verratti is the
you
one
need a
who's
center
actually
mid,
who
bro.
does everything. Verratti is the only midfielder that we have that can reasonably play well ahead of the ball. Like
Yeah,
Wijnaldum can't. Why not? That was his role, and he can't. He stinks at it. Like we don't have midfielders that can play ahead of the ball. Like, and we need Aouar, bro. Like, okay, I'm not saying we need him, but like we need like someone who's dynamic. Aouar, Renato Sanchez, even he gets injured a lot though.
yeah,
That's the thing. But like we
Hmm.
need someone who's dynamic, bro. Like when he comes in, he's just gonna just receive it on the half turn, and then just play a pass like in between the lines, or just play that pass, that killer pass, like. And that's Pogba too. Like yes, we need like someone like a Pogba, man. Like we need something like that's kind of what we need, bro. Someone who can is dynamic, can carry the ball 10 to 15 yards. You know what I mean? Like those type of players, bro. But I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
I think Pogba is inevitable. I mean, I guess based off of what we've seen, but it depends on what direction you're taking the midfield. Because if we take into account Gay, Herrera, Paredes, and stuff, who's to say that they're still gonna be here? I highly doubt it. So like when we're thinking about next season, we have to also think about like the midfields. I mean, a lot of midfielders are gonna be out, so we would need to bring in replacements for them.
I
But it's
think
like
I
basically
think
starting over.
thing is I think like a lot of we're gonna struggle selling players this summer. I feel. Let's just be honest.
Yeah,
Teams
not
know how
Paredes
desperate
though,
we
but
are.
yes.
Like Paredes will be, but that's the thing. Paredes, I don't know. Like I think he might end up just staying, and we'll extend him. I don't know why I feel that way, because like in every interview, Paredes always talks about the club loves me, this and that. Like the media is just trying to push me out. I mean, that's
That
according to
that's his
Paredes, but
that's his belief because that's he's trying to stay. He has no intention of leaving at all. But he has interesting offers, and I
yeah, he's the one
personally
with
would
most
not sell
value.
him.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I can't say that Paredes is the one that needs to go out of all the midfielders that we have. That would be irresponsible. Um, but as long as you offload the really hard, like the really difficult people to let go, like Wijnaldum and Herrera and stuff, then maybe Paredes would stay. I don't know. It all depends. It all depends on how the summer plays out. But Wijnaldum getting left out of the national team, that will probably provoke him to make a move. Maybe.
Thank God. Thank God.
but Carl,
Yo,
realistically,
but
who's
honestly,
go?
yo, like Herrera, Gay, one of them needs to go. One of Herrera and Gay needs to go. I don't know. I don't
One?
care who it is.
Herrera,
Just because no,
Herrera,
because the
Danilo,
reality is
they
it's
need
gonna
to
be
go, bro.
super hard to sell both. Let's keep it,
Yeah,
Okay,
guys. I think our method of making money this summer is gonna be selling TTs mostly. Let's just
no,
keep it real.
see, we with selling these guys, with selling Deadwood, we're gonna have to cut our losses. There is no, oh, we're gonna have to, we're
Who's
selling them
gonna
way more
Who's
than
gonna
we lost.
offer? Who's gonna offer for like Gay with the
But
salary
Gay
he's
has
on
is linked
and the
though.
salary Herrera's on? Like,
He's linked to Tottenham. Last time I checked, Idrissa Gay. He's easier to sell if compared to
yeah.
Herrera. I don't
yo,
think
if
Herrera is
Spurs,
gonna be a walk in the park.
yeah,
Yeah,
Herrera. I think Herrera is staying,
who's
guys.
No,
He's
but
just
he's the one that
who?
needs to go.
he's a player
Yeah, but
politician. Like
I
Oh
feel
my
like it
god.
depends. Like
he's just
who's
really
going to
good
come
at
for
he's just
Herrera
good at
though?
playing the game.
No one's coming for
Nobody.
Herrera.
It'll
That's the
just be
thing.
only
Exactly,
two clubs. Only two
exactly,
clubs will come
bro.
for him. Athletic
Who?
Bilbao and Real Zaragoza. That's it.
Athletic
Those are
Club
the
is
only two
not.
clubs. Those
No,
are the
they were
only two
linked
clubs that will
last
come for
season.
Herrera.
That's his level.
Crazy,
He said no to it.
crazy.
What's the
Yeah,
chances
He
that
needs
they'll
to
come
go,
again?
bro.
he's
He
deluded. He's
needs to go.
deluded.
he needs to go, bro.
He needs to go, but the
He's
reality is he's not going nowhere. He's best friends with Neymar, he's best friends with like that whole South American clique. Herrera's in that clique. Like he's Teflon. The
That
dude is
doesn't mean,
Teflon.
but that doesn't
but
mean
it
anything. Doesn't mean they like playing with him.
They
yeah
do
could
actually.
be.
Oh
He's
my
good
god.
vibes. He's good vibes, and
Aren't we
everybody likes
glad
him.
they're
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
board?
They're
He's
not the
good
board. The
vibes,
board.
but his
If the
win
board had its way, if the board had their way, yes, Herrera would be sold. But no one is
but to
buying him.
who?
Let's keep it real.
To who? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nobody wants him, and he's
Hmm.
on 200. He's on 150,000
Bless you.
euros per week or something. No other club
When does his
is
contract
paying him
expire?
that. 2024.
When is this? Ah, damn.
He
We're
will
not
play out
waiting
his
that long. Come
Herrera.
on now.
I'm telling
Damn.
y'all, Herrera will play out his whole contract with us.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
that at United. He will do here the same.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
I
And no,
feel
the
it.
United
I feel it.
actually, the fans liked him. He's not like, we
I
can
mean,
we
he's
can't be
liked.
doing
He's
this.
liked. Don't listen to Twitter. Like
Bro,
No, they
outside
liked
of
him.
In Paris, they like him, bro, because he speaks French. He's super
Oh my
professional.
god.
nah,
He's a
come
good
on,
glue in
bro.
the locker room.
What
They
the-
like him.
No.
I'm just keeping it real with y'all.
I
They
mean,
do.
They
yeah,
like
he's
him.
he's good
Him.
vibes, bro. He's good vibes. He's good vibes, but he needs to go, bro. He needs
No.
to go.
Yeah, we all agree. We all agree that he's ass. We all know he's ass. But the guy just knows how to play
Damn.
the game of just
Yeah,
he's a survivor.
he's
He's
good
like a
vibes.
cockroach in a nuclear war. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my
this is
god.
what it is.
Nah, for real, he's good vibes though. Even in the training videos, he's just vibes. Good, smiling, everybody and shit.
Yeah, you remember when him and Neymar did that goal in our
Yeah,
No,
good
Champions League
vibes.
run?
Vibes,
Yeah.
vibes, bro.
Guys, like
Uh,
we can't keep people for vibes in the locker room. We're not even there.
No, but that's the thing. We can't sell him though, so we have to just, we have, we have to
His
be.
salary is enormous. No. Come
well,
on, come on.
tell that to Antero
Except
Enrique.
we terminate, bro. And I don't think we're going to terminate the contract realistically. So
No,
it's
they're
just
not terminating.
exactly. So
No.
we have to just wait and cut our losses
Nah.
because nobody's coming for Herrera, bro. Like, nobody.
Angel,
Bro,
but
Antero
Nobody's taking Herrera for
Antero
five.
really Antero's a clown for this Herrera deal, bro. Straight clown.
Herrera guy. Like all of
Care
our
was
dead words.
Tuchel's fault, though.
And this is how you know Tuchel's kind of getting exposed at Chelsea. His talent ID when it comes to
Yeah.
he has no eye, bro. He had Nkunku on our team. Nkunku was super promising under Unai Emery. And then under Tuchel, he was ass because Tuchel was making him play wing back, right back. Like Tuchel doesn't know how to coach, bro, like develop players. Like, and because of that, right? Tuchel in the offseason, he told Antero, even though they were beefing, he still told like the board, we need more experienced players. So I'm not saying he personally asked for Herrera, but he definitely what's it called? Like he definitely accepted it, right? I need players with experience. Like these guys are gonna add a lot of professionalism and experience to our team. And then he personally wanted Gana Gay for the team. So
You want to know what
So it's
I
all
think?
Tuchel's fault.
Not all Tuchel's
yeah,
fault.
no,
The
yeah,
thing is,
Tuchel broke us away from what we do. Like we play through the
Yeah.
midfield.
that's
We played like Mota, Verratti, Matuidi, Pastore. Like it was about dominating through midfield, and then the attack can do what they do. And then we moved away from that to get workhorses to compensate for Ney and Mbappe because that's what we thought was what football is. Like, no, that's not what it's about. Like Tuchel, he just I'm not saying Tuchel, but Antero, Tuchel, they kind of fucked it up, bro. Like in a way, bro. And then Leonardo didn't make good decisions too in between that, but
it's he brought in people that he can use as his own puzzle piece for his own plans and the system that he was trying to build. That's what he was thinking. But when he left us with, a very confused looking squad. That's just basically what it is. No identity, no nothing. And you're right, like it felt like a completely different it had a different air to the game when Tuchel was coaching PSG. It didn't feel like whatever we were used to seeing. But oh well. Oh well, someone's got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully Athletic Club can come back.
Yo,
But
Tuchel
for
really
their
like. I'm
more.
actually deep in it. Like, I know like people didn't like for example, I know Mo didn't really rate Nkunku at PSG, but like man, but like Nkunku, like remember that Trophy des Champions before the Tuchel's first season? Like yo, Nkunku was a monster in that game against Monaco. And I was like, yo, he might have an amazing season for us. Like I really thought he was gonna like kick on after that game.
yeah,
And then
that
Tuchel
was
just he was just shit. Yeah, he was just shit through the season. Like Tuchel doesn't know how to coach youth. Like it's low key not talked about enough, man. Super
PSG.
overrated managers. Tuchelistas are the worst thing of the PSG fan base. They're a cancer on the PSG fan base, bro. Oh God,
PSG. I mean, I haven't talked to you. So who is the manager candidate that you want at PSG right now?
man, did you see what my man did at Spezia today? Keeping
What did
them
he
up,
do?
keeping them up in Serie A.
Who did
I'm
they?
just saying.
Udinese?
Who did
Udinese
they play
away
though?
from home. Udinese away
Oh,
from home.
let me check. I
And
haven't.
they were
I
up
didn't
three
watch the
one.
last
They
one.
should have won 4-1, but some dude missed a penalty. But yeah,
How the hell did that happen?
no, like it's good to see Thiago Mata and Antoine Kumboire, winning a
Hmm.
French Cup. Like it's just
It's
good to
three
see that,
two.
man.
It's 3-2. They had a last minute goal, Udinese.
But
Oh,
who
did
do
you
you
see
want
that?
PSG?
He told you.
Is it Thiago Motta?
Man, honestly, yo,
Because I remember
I'm
you were
gonna give
Antonio
two
Conte
names.
before.
Yeah, Mata is obviously one of them. And I like Conte, but you know what? I just don't think Conte's a fit for us guys. I just don't think he is. Like personally. But like Mata, and then this is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound super crazy. Manuel Pellegrini.
Okay.
Yo,
What?
No. Hold on.
Wait, what?
I have questions.
Wait,
Wait.
hold up. Why? No, no,
Wait. Hold
No,
on.
I think
chill.
Stop.
Yo, wait, what? He said Pellegrini, bro.
Wait, can
Pellegrini.
you explain?
Fucking
I'm just
Pellegrini,
the
bro.
logic. Is
Yeah.
there an
Yeah.
explanation? Okay, go ahead.
We need an
Yo,
explanation.
Pellegrini
This is horrendous.
Pellegrini is underrated. Is super underrated because you have to understand, like, he actually has a legacy on the game if you really think about it. Like Villarreal, till this day, play 4-4-2. That was from him from like in 2005 in the mid 2000s. He started a culture at that club, at a club like Villarreal, bro. And they still play that 4-4-2 to this day. Did some good things at Malaga. Then he was entrusted with, Madrid after that, after they signed all those great players. And like, bro, like, he had like 96 points, bro. Like, that's consistency, bro. In a way, even though he wasn't the guy for it ultimately, because, Mourinho was available. But at the end of the day, like, he just knows how to coach top players, low key, when you really think about it. Like, he coached City as well. City
Hmm.
played a very offensive 4-4-2 under
Yeah.
Pellegrini. And that 13-14 season, it was beautiful to watch, bro. They were fun to watch. Yaya Toure midfield, like David Silva, Aguero, even Negredo for a part of the season was going crazy. Like Nasri went crazy. Like, bro, that was a nice team, bro. Like he knows how to coach stars, believe it or not. I feel like if we had him, he'd be like we would just play amazing football week to week. Now, in terms of the Champions League cap, one night it could go horribly wrong, but at the end of the day, like that's football, you know. There's just so many, you know, like guys, look at the Champions League this season. It's been look at Madrid's luck, man. Oh, brother, they weren't on the balance of play. Like for most of the games that they played in, like they weren't the better team on the field. Like think about that. But somehow they're in the final. Like the Champions League is just a weird competition, bro. But I just feel like for our team, I think Pellegrini would actually be a good sign, like a good coach for us. Like I don't know why, I just feel he would be.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
He also won Copa del Rey this season.
You try to save that as much as possible, but I agree with you that his time at City, it was great. I mean, I enjoyed watching City at that time. Yaya Toure, Zabaleta, Gael Clichy, all these players balling. But Pellegrini has declined a lot. He had his stint at West Ham. He wasn't that great there. Now at Real Betis doing stuff, but as we said,
Bro,
before,
it's like
La
Carlo
Liga is
Ancelotti, bro.
always
But he's
good.
kind of he can be our Carlo Ancelotti, like a 2.0 in the sense that like Ancelotti had all these weird jobs too in between. At Napoli, he took Sarri's work and he didn't make them. Ultimately, he didn't really make them that much better. He didn't. Then he goes to Everton. Everton were just mid under Ancelotti, like, but now he's at Real Madrid, and look at all the luck he's having. Like I don't see why Pellegrini can't be something similar in that vein, bro. But I mean, at the end of the day, what Qatar wants Zidane. Qatar want Zidane, guys. Sooner or later, I don't know when. I don't know when, but like Zidane is gonna speak with the Emir. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. I don't know when, but Qatar wants Zidane. That's what I know for sure.
He is an ambassador.
Zidane is perfect.
Guys, like, seeing who we're linked to, it doesn't even sound like Zidane is still on the table. Like, because, look, okay. Allegedly,
I'm
we
saying
had
like
Conte.
the Porto manager.
Yo, I saw
yes.
Gallardo. I remember we had one like Messi fan who brought him
Man,
up.
stop that hipster shit, man.
Yo, listen, you were the one that wanted Pellegrini. If that's not some hipster shit, I don't know.
Bruh, come on, guy. Yeah, the dude that hasn't even coached in what's it called, like in Europe, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. He a
He was
fruitcake.
a River Plate the whole
Bruh.
time. His entire career,
Like,
basically.
come on, bruh. Exactly. Like,
So
let that man coach. Like, actually, Lyon were linked with him. Let that man coach like a Lyon or some shit. Let's see him do something there. Like, he was a player too. He played for Monaco back in the 2000s. Let him coach like a Monaco or something, bro. Like,
He played for PSG
oh yeah, and PSG too. Yeah.
for a short time, but he was there.
yeah, like Mr. Pochettino, and yeah.
Biggest
Like
clown,
Thiago
man.
Motta.
Pochettino claim
Now,
to fame. He captained us to 14th. Wow. Man, that dude a clown, man. I hate Pochettino so much, man.
Not all
He
former
bought a
players are the
house. You
same.
guys know he bought a house.
Yes.
It's
In
not that
Paris?
bad.
What if he stays? What if he stays?
To be
No.
very, very honest, I won't be sure. I'm just like realistically, I feel like if you don't have
Like
any,
the guy is literally willing to go into the last year of his contract, no job security at all. He wants to coach in the last year of his contract.
No,
I feel too.
Just take him out of his misery, man. I don't know.
I feel he stays though. I don't know why. I feel
Yeah,
he stays.
No.
I
Wait,
don't know why. I feel like if we don't have
Yo,
any,
if
like,
Mbappe wants him to stay, he will stay.
Oh,
If
come on,
Mbappe stays and
Mbappe.
demands that Pochettino stays,
listen,
he will
listen.
stay.
Nah.
I'm saying that right now.
Voodoo shit. Stop
That's
this
bad.
shit.
This
That's-
is why I don't.
That's a
This
bad
is why
thing.
I don't believe
Bro,
in none of that.
Kylian Saint-Germain, bro.
No.
This player bullying club thing is bad, man. It's terrible. Like Nah, man. I feel Poch stays. Maybe like let's say out of the 100%, I feel 40% chance he stays if we don't get any good
He's
No, he
gone. He's
can't. He
gone.
options.
can't.
We're all just
40%,
He
bro.
trolling.
can't.
We
No, he
just been
can't stay.
trolling.
He
He's
can't
gone.
stay.
He's gone.
I won't watch a single PSG game next season if he stays.
You
Nasser, if
will,
you're watching just
bruh.
here.
No, no, no,
No, no,
bruh. You will.
no,
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 because
nah. Come on,
there
come
should
on, come
be
on, bro. You
no
will.
Yeah, that's
reason.
just cap. He's
There,
just saying that
no,
for
no.
the. He's just
It's
Wallahi,
obviously cap. He's
wallahi,
definitely capping, bro.
wallahi.
No,
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 wallahi.
He's not
no.
staying.
Come
He's
on, you're
Yo, by the
it's
definitely.
not
way,
happening.
Messi got a 9.9 rating on SofaScore.
Man, he was a 10
That's
a day,
trash,
bro. He
bro.
was a 10 a day,
Give him the 11, bro. 11.
bro.
Lionel Messi,
Bro,
the goat,
that's the Messi I want to see, bro.
the
Like
goat,
for real, like that's the one. That's what I want to see, bro.
the
Honestly,
goat.
you guys, should we have a Neymar conversation?
No.
Oh my, yo, I hope it's
Yo,
a positive one.
So
no,
free.
I don't
Oh
like.
my god.
No, it's not reactionary. I'm just asking. Like, let's just have it though.
Oh, okay. No, no, no.
Okay.
I know
Pulling
it's coming
everyone's
like,
fingers.
yeah, he's saying like, yeah, Garbe is better than Neymar. Yeah,
It's gonna be some weird.
let's go. Just
Nah,
say
speak,
the score.
speak.
No,
Nah, just
I'm not
speak,
saying. I'm
speak.
not saying
Good.
Garby better than what. You guys crazy for that?
Nah,
All
speak,
right,
bro.
preach,
He's not that much of a
Preach.
troll.
I
Nah,
don't know,
speak,
man. I
speak,
just
speak.
like as great. Like, man, it's just
Oh, yo, it's
bro.
hard
Like,
to
can feel
let's
it
just keep
coming,
it real,
bro.
bro. Like,
I,
the best
I
left
can feel
winger,
it coming.
the best left winger on the
I
team
can.
is Kylian Mbappe,
Facts.
Okay,
Facts.
and then the
okay.
best
It's still
false
good. It's
nine
still
on the
good.
team. I
Lionel
mean, if he's playing
Messi.
like that, is Messi, bro. Like,
Yo,
yo,
listen,
he's
What?
playing like
Nah,
that.
nah, come on.
Like,
listen.
bruh,
This is
like,
Montpellier. This is Montpellier. How can you take anything serious from this game? Messi has shown glimpses of
man, if
hopes,
only like if there were
but
just situations where Neymar, like just phases of play where Neymar could go on the right wing and do some things, but he
Nah,
doesn't.
bruh.
He's too
I do not
hooked
want
up on that
Neymar
left right
playing
side. Like
a
that's the
winger
thing.
position anytime soon. He's trash at the
And
wings, bro. This guy would do 100 skills, lose the ball, and we're toast. Nah, bro.
it's too much. It's too much. I don't know, man. The left is just too jam packed sometimes.
Dude, Mbappe is
Nah.
not staying at all, so it won't be that jam packed next season.
Like
How
he's
about
staying.
that?
He's staying.
Oh,
He's
Nah,
staying. He's not
definitely
you
going
not.
believe
nowhere.
that.
He's dipping.
mm,
Nah,
He's not
he's
going
leaving,
nowhere.
bro.
If it helps
He's
you
not
sleep
going
at
nowhere.
night,
He's
if it
leaving,
helps
bro.
you
It's
sleep at
it's
night,
it's
that's
so
fine.
obvious, man. It's obviously leaving. Good luck to him anyway.
Man, y'all really eating up this Spanish media shit, man.
No, it's
Nah, bro.
literally
We don't know
all the
anything.
stuff.
We don't know anything.
Read,
yo, what media are
read
you
the
in?
room.
What
Read the room.
Realistically, like really, like
media are
everywhere,
you
not even the
in?
room, like the whole earth, bro. He's going, bro. I see no reason why he stays. Like, what's the reason?
If he wanted
The
to
reason
stay, it would be different.
PSG.
I feel the reason why
What
he's
reporter has? Yeah, what reporter has made you this confident he will stay? Who is it?
Not even the French media is
Is
saying
it?
now RMC is out here talking
Yo, can I
about
give a
like,
shout out? Can I give a shout out to a Twitter account?
what?
Like he probably he but
Yeah.
he's a French Twitter account. Sabrien PSG Orien, that guy. Just give a
Mhm.
shout out to that dude, bro, because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah,
got
yeah.
the scoop, man. Mbappe's staying. Mbappe's
Oh
staying.
my god.
Simple as
Because
that.
I
it's
feel
exactly what you want to hear.
Simple as
nah.
that.
To be very, very honest, I don't know. I think Mbappe hasn't like made up his mind. Maybe he has, but he's just trying to
Guys,
shock us at the end of the season. But he's definitely leaving. Definitely, like 99.9% sure.
Why are
Definitely.
you guys so
guys,
sure he's
come
leaving?
on.
Wait, guys, do you
Nah,
guys also know that Nike want him to stay?
Dude,
Nike.
the president wants him to stay. Nasser wants him to stay. Everybody
right.
in like
My
with
dad
You know,
wants
power
me to
wants him to
stay.
stay.
but
Everybody does.
it could be
Well,
shocking, bro.
the only
Uh,
people pushing this
we
move
could
is
we could get
Mbappe
shocked.
and his mom's. That's it.
Yeah,
Even his father
Mbappe
wants him
and
to
his
stay.
mom. But the
Yeah,
most important
his
decision,
mom doesn't love us, bro.
the
What are you
most
saying?
important thing is his mom. I mean, is him.
Yeah.
He
Nah.
She's also, by the way, his mom is the one who went to Doha for that meeting. She's the one who refuted the claims from the press from Le Parisien, which
She,
I think they got their news from PSG directly
No,
because
the
of how.
reality is, look, what Mbappe's mom is doing right now on Twitter is she's posturing. That's it. She's posturing. She's already gotten what she's wanted. Okay, the Qataris, the Qataris did a madness, guys. The offer Mbappe has, it's insane. Like
You
they
know
went
about it,
crazy.
right?
how
Like
much? How much?
they even offered Mbappe's dad a position on the PSG. I don't know what.
Nah,
It's not specified
this
yet,
is crazy.
but they
You know
like
what? He
it's
should go,
some
bro.
like
This is
they
No,
this is
this
and like
ridiculous.
is out of
This is
hand.
bad.
Ethan,
This
and
is
all these like, bro,
bad. Like
guys,
this is
like
terrible.
2024 Olympics
Nah,
as well. Like, dude, like
nah, bro.
Mbappe is really considering staying, guys. I'm telling you, and he's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
stay.
yeah.
No,
Well,
But PSG,
why
PSG,
don't we
listen.
cut our losses, bro? Like, why don't we
PSG,
just
yeah.
cut our losses? He should go, bro. Like, this is
No,
ridiculous.
It's
no,
a
that it's way too
Qatar
late.
just
It's no.
bro,
It's
like,
ridiculous,
and
bro. Like, I
everyone,
heard, you were
bro,
saying something. Continue.
it's a open secret in the PSG locker room that he's staying.
Mm.
It's open secret. I'm telling you guys right now,
I
like,
mean, it could go anyway, but if they're talking about giving his father position, making him captain is ridiculous. If he wants to go, go, bro. Like he should go. If that's what it is, giving his father a position. Like how does that sound? It sounds terrible, ridiculous
No, it's
at best.
embarrassing.
It's
bro, his
bad.
father's a
What?
coach. His father's a football coach. What are y'all doing?
It
Like,
You
doesn't
want him
matter.
to
Like
coach
it's
PSG? What do you
ridiculous.
want?
he coached the best
Bad.
player in the
It's
world.
bad.
He literally coached the best player in the world.
Now you're joking. There's
Nah,
no
nah.
way that you're not
Yo,
serious.
Bruh,
yo,
bruh,
That's
do you know
Arturo,
like
yo,
ridiculous.
the work Mbappe's
Ridiculous.
father does at Bondi is actually insane.
Oh my
Like as
god!
a
All
coach,
right.
I'm
You
just
Good for
know
saying,
him,
what?
yo,
but
yo,
no, it's
the
You
ridiculous.
want
kids that have come
Mbappe's
up.
dad to play
I
too?
There's William
I have never
Saliba,
heard.
Jonathan Ikone. For, like, bro,
God.
I'm telling, like, I'm just saying,
Oh my god!
I'm just saying.
Stop it! Stop!
yo,
You
PSG,
said
Ridiculous.
the work
you
he
need
did
some
That
air.
at,
You need some air, man.
Bondi.
You need some air, man.
definitely he needs air, bro. This is
You
terrible.
need some milk. You need some milk. Yo, but seriously, PSG, Mbappe's staying. Yes. No, I listen. I think that Mbappe will stay, but I don't agree that we should keep him.
Honestly, like, I would be very interested in a post Mbappe and PSG as well. Like, you know, it's just this is all just for conversation. Like, but for real, like, I really think he's staying. Like, I think Madrid are about to get like,
I mean,
if they lose, I
realistically,
don't know.
it could happen, bro. It could happen. Like I'm not shutting the door on Mbappe's staying, bro. Like, come on. It's like, I don't think it's happening. I don't think. I feel if he wanted to stay, he would have told us by now. Like, except he wants to shock us. He's definitely leaving, bro. I don't see it. I don't
Bro,
see him
if he
staying.
wanted to leave, he would have done it by now. Like he would
Nah,
have he would have
I feel
announced it by
nah,
now. I mean, he would have
nah.
announced it
I
by now.
feel
Right?
nah. He
I could
wants
say
to
the
pay
same. I
respect to
could
the club. Nah, he wants to pay
What do you
respect to
mean
the club.
pay
Most players
respect
do
to the
it.
club, bro? He would have announced it, bro. Like Rudiger, for example, loves Chelsea, but he respects Chelsea
Yeah.
so much that before their
Mhm.
transfer window, he lets them know immediately. I'm leaving.
No,
I'm going to Madrid.
no.
Like
No, the difference though, the difference is that with
Mbappe will tell us. He would have told us this season that he's thinking of leaving. He hasn't communicated at all to the PSG board. I am
I
leaving.
think he
He
doesn't know
hasn't.
what he wants to do.
He hasn't
I feel he doesn't know
communicated
what he
that
wants to
yet.
do.
guys,
If
it
he has
is almost
communicated to the
June.
PSG board that I am leaving since February, January, like
Nah.
PSG would have been acting on it right now. Like that's the
He
thing.
did last
That's
summer. He
Nah.
said that
yeah,
last.
yeah.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
summer he did. You're right. Last
Yeah.
summer
The
he
thing
did.
is, I think it's a completely different case from Rudiger because Mbappe is Parisian. Him staying in France symbolically, and also, like probably for other reasons as well, politically or whatever, would probably do some good. The only issue here is that because of that significance, he has to plan his exit very carefully to keep his reputation because he cares about that stuff. So there's no way in mid May, he has no idea where he's going, considering the fact that if he decides to leave, he needs to actually allow the club some time to get his replacement. He needs to actually let that be known, like probably in the next week or so, or ideally
Yeah.
it should have been disclosed probably in January or something, just to give a little bit
Yeah.
more time. But and also our board is stubborn. They're very, very, very stubborn. They don't like to let go of anybody that they want to keep. It's like I don't know. It's like candy. I don't know. You just don't want to let them go. And so because of that, it's really hard to graciously leave unless they don't want you anymore. It's a different story. But I think that's the case with Mbappe and this whole entire saga. But he needs to do everyone a service and just let them know. Because if he lets everyone know publicly, it would force the club to actually do something. You see what Michoud did? And he has not even like a fraction of Mbappe's power. He said he was leaving. He got 40 minutes today, which I found
Yeah.
absolutely hilarious. Um, but
And what
yeah,
did he do? What did he do? What did he do, Princess?
he's like
He
90. What do you want
moved
him to
the
do?
ball around.
But wait, I mean, you was campaigning for him. You said he
Of
should
course I
play.
was. He should play.
What he do though? What he do?
He had
Uh,
no idea what he was doing. He tried his best. That's all I could say. He needs to gain weight. I've made that point very clear previously.
yeah,
He needs
yo,
to gain weight.
Princess,
Mm-hmm.
I've already prepared something for that.
Oh my
Look at
god.
this.
What
I mean,
now?
it's not the best. It's just an easy edit here. Let me get it. Share. Uh,
Careful. You emailed Mishu's
mm,
people. Oh my god.
mm. Yo, I want to see this Michu. Yo, PSG. This is the Michu that Princess thinks he is on the field.
Uh,
Bruh, it's
excuse
time to
me?
move. It's time to move on from Mishu. Okay, Zaire Emery could be starting
He
in
looks so
PSG's midfield
shaky,
next
bro.
season.
Yo, PSG talking about Zara Amri. I got his haircut. Can you see it, PSG?
It looks exactly the same.
Because he's gonna ball against Mets in the last game of the season. Don't you see him getting
He's
some
not getting
minutes?
time. No, I don't. I don't see him getting some minutes.
Why though?
There hasn't been any sign of that at all. There hasn't been any sign of him joining the first team as of late. I don't think that'll start happening until like next season.
When would you put it as a deadline for PSG to sign another, or to get appoint their manager? Because they have to do it at some point.
Um, so they said that the manager is their priority, getting a new manager, that is. And basically nothing can really happen until they sort that out. Same with the sporting director. People were thinking about Michael Edwards, which I think is a great idea. He's been linked according to actually I don't know who it's according to. But anyway, yeah, he's been linked again.
Yeah.
Um yeah, I think they need to sort out that manager thing right now to allow young but I agree with that, Tyler. I think that's also part of the issue as well, and it was a concern for me, um, because you need a good coach to develop these youth. They don't just come
No,
out
but
out of
let's keep
nowhere.
it real. Like they're not ready.
No, they're not.
Okay,
They're not.
like Pochettino, when he was at Spurs, he was fucking playing. He was playing hella youth at Spurs, bro. Like, so he does actually know how to develop. That's literally all he's done, honestly. To be honest, at Southampton, he developed Luke Shaw and shit. Like, that's
No,
always
he
that's
he
what he's
cared.
done. He knows how to develop youngsters. Poch actually
He
does know how to do that. But in
he
this squad,
cared.
he looked at it, and he saw that they're not ready. Which probably every other coach who would have been in Poch's position would probably have seen the same thing at that point. Like he's just not ready yet. Like these players are just not ready yet.
He cared about those other teams. He really does not give a damn at this particular moment. Whether they were ready or not, they would be riding the bench anyway, honestly. But my only issue is physically they need to do something about a meal plan. That's really like
Yeah, like a lot of
necessary.
like you look at like Chelsea's academy, for example. Like a lot of
Mhm.
those players that come out of Chelsea's academy, I don't
Yes.
think they're necessarily even more talented than the players that are coming out of PSG's academy. It's
They're
just
not.
that they're more first team ready. Like they have a good physical regimen, bro. Like that just makes them first team ready. They can like Reese James, Livramento, like all these like Mount, like just all these players that are in Chelsea's academy. They come in to the first team and they just look first team ready. Like I don't
Those
really
are
see that from our youth yet. Like there were a lot of players I was like interested in seeing, like Yassine Adli,
mm,
back in the day, like
Oh,
even like
sheesh.
recently,
how
Alshish,
she's
yeah, Alshish, Kais Ruiz, and Banjogu Fadiga, those three together.
mhm.
When you watch them under 19, bruh, they were so
Yeah.
silky, so silky, like silky, like y'all be like looking at Chavi Simons and Mishu and like nah, like those three were silky, bruh. Like it was amazing to watch, honestly. And then Callum Wendell was the striker.
Mhm.
It was crazy, yo. They was doing craziness up in the under 19, bro. Like it was beautiful to watch, but like none of those kids translated. Like that's
Well,
football, bro. Like that's football's never romantic like that. Once like they just never translated. Look, yo, Kaiser Reese, by the way, just got
uh
terminated. His
no,
Barca B
see,
contract terminated,
there
bro.
there are other because his behavior, but there are other reasons for that as well. There's also timing and stuff. I think this. I don't want to say Ronaldo, Messi, but I would even say Mbappe and Haaland. They create this unrealistic expectation in these kids that they have to
Yeah.
ball at such an early age, and it kind of takes away from the grace of growing into the game and actually slowly gaining your skills. The gradual process of getting better kind of becomes a lame alternative. They become impatient. And so
Yeah.
when they see, Mbappe balling at 17 and they see Haaland at such a young age scoring this many goals, it's absolutely like they think all of them are like that. Like when you hear some of the stories of like we say ourselves like Ismail Garbi is very he's it, like he has everything,
He's like
but
the ones that
he's
I have hope in, off of the way they play. Garby. When I look at Garby, I see a player that could potentially play anywhere in a front line and could play in midfield.
yeah,
That just looks like someone that's gonna be
yeah.
super like important for a team, like that can do all that. Like, cause he's just so good with the ball and he's just a killer. Like, there's
He
just
is.
something about him, bro. Like, I don't like the guy is just really good to me, bro. Like, and he just has so much personality in his game. And then there's there's Ayman Kari, like bro, like what he did against City in the UEFA Youth League in the
Mhm.
middle of the park,
Yep.
Like that's what we need. Like we need midfielders out of our under 19 team. Like Zaire Emery, 15 years old, dominating at under 19 level.
Yeah,
Like,
their
and everyone
contracts
looks at it.
are pending.
Yeah, Zaire Emery is signed to like 2023, 2024. So, but yeah, they
Yeah.
want to even extend him beyond that, and he's receptive. So, like, it's clear that like the club actually has a plan for like Zaire Emery, for him specifically. They have a plan for him. He's going to be like our next captain, damn near.
I mean, I
Like
would
that's how
love
much
to
they
have
believe him.
that.
That's how much they believe in him. So, like, you have to understand, like, it's not everybody's gonna make it out of the youth team. Like I just mentioned Kari, I just mentioned these guys. Like they might not even make it. Like nobody. It's really hard. It's really hard. And honestly, if I'm Xavi Simons, I'm leaving PSG. I'm going to Bayern Leverkusen. I'm going to some Bundesliga team. I'm gonna
Rangers.
go get my
He's linked to
confidence up.
Rangers.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm gonna
Yeah,
go get my confidence up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what you need to do. Like it's, if I'm Michu as well, like Michu saying he wants to leave, he has every right to honestly want to leave. Like, bro, you're 19 already. Like it's time to start playing some first team ball. You know?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I don't think they're asking for them to bench any of the first team players. I think what they've been promised internally is something that has been more of a letdown because they're being told one thing, and in reality,
It would have
another
been
thing plays
easier.
out.
I think someone put it in the comment section. Like it would have been easier, you know, if we had like really top level midfielders, and then they can just
Yes.
slot in and do their thing.
That's all
Like
I've been asking.
it would make it look, but we don't. We have Gay, we have Herrera, we have Danilo, we have Wijnaldum, we have
See,
Ass. We just have a whole lot of
and it's the
ass.
manager as well. It's the manager as well because a lot of their issues are confidence issues. You can tell that the strength in some of these players, like um, I mentioned it before, the kid that debuted today, JD Gassama, he he had moments of like there was this one moment
He's a
where he
good
was trying to
player.
do something. Yeah,
He's
no,
gonna
like
be a
he
very
has
good
that
player.
confidence, but the moment like where he had the ball, he just lost it. You could see it
Yeah, like that's the thing.
leave
If
his
you're an
body.
attacker, I just feel like it's gonna be harder for like attacking players at the under 19 level to make it at PSG because PSG we signed the best of the best attackers. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be really hard. Like you have to be generational as an attacking player in
yeah,
the under 19s to just break
yeah,
into a team with Neymar, Messi. Like it's gonna be hard. And Gassama, his performance against City, he was man of the match. He was amazing at UEFA Youth League.
Yeah, he's a
He
top
looked
scorer.
amazing as an inside forward, like this inside forward like type player. Like, but I just don't think he's gonna break into the team. Like even Calamuendo, like they're reporting that we're gonna keep Calamuendo. I'm gonna tell you guys
Mhm.
the truth. Leicester City, 25 million euros. If they cough that up, PSG are listening, and PSG are selling Calamuendo because that's just good money. Like they're just gonna take it. Like let's be honest. Like so like it's really hard for attackers to break into PSG. It's really hard. Like you have to be generational damn near to get
When
into
you
this
when
team.
you say generational, I don't even think it's only about their skills. They have to have the right mindset that aligns with our actual attackers. That I think plays a huge role because they might not even have all the skills yet. All they need is a high ceiling and a good mentality that is on the same playing field as the other attackers and they're good. They'll grow into it. Because these kids they see, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe as examples. If they do something in like in the training ground, then they'll look after it and be like, "Okay, this is what I need to do. This is how this needs to be." And then they just absorb it and put it into their game. That's all you need. Like that really is what makes a person great is the willingness to learn. But they need to be realistic with their journey as well. Going out on loan, fine. But when you complain, allegedly, we don't know if it's real, it's late keep. Allegedly, when you complain that Ligue 2 is too good for you're too good for Ligue 2, probably, you know. Okay, I just saw the message. You know, when Ligue 2, when you're too good for Ligue 2, then that becomes a problem. You need to be grateful for what you have.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, Garby doesn't want to go to league the team, Bichiabu as well. Like, yeah, it's a little bit arrogant, but I kind of get it. You know, you don't want to just play in like these low level stadiums and just like these kids think these kids really have the confidence. I mean, it is what it is. Like,
But see, this is the thing. I get their point too. I would actually argue maybe a lower table club or a club that's newly promoted. Like maybe I don't think they'll find space in Toulouse or whatever. But anything third division and lower, I don't think that's a good idea for them. So these national teams and stuff, I don't think so. I don't think that's really what they need. They need somewhere where they can get all their mistakes out of them.
yeah. Oh, yo, you answering this question?
Hey,
Four
what?
signings you would improve, have make to improve this PSG team. Di Maria extension, Anthony Paqueta, Frankie. Yeah.
I would
I mean,
take Anthony if Di
I would
Maria
happy,
left.
I would be fine with that window.
I'd take Anthony. Di Maria extension. I'd be okay with that too. You know what? I wouldn't mind if he stayed if he had a consistent performance like he did today. I really like I've kept my opinion about Di Maria and him staying and leaving and whatever like under the radar because I don't know. It's weird, it's complicated, it's a painful goodbye. I don't know what to say. Continue talking, the stream will go on. Interesting.
Yeah, I think I think we should end it honestly.
I don't know
Like
how to stop it.
yeah, like
Hold on.
it should just go. Like yo,
Nah, he went to bed. Oh my god. Hold on. Sorry for the inconvenience. Technical difficulties. But Tyler, to answer your last question, um when we're looking at Liverpool's attack and, squad depth and all that stuff like that, I understand what you're saying. I've always wanted to know if there's any fans of any teams like City and Liverpool, like how are they able to let players just sit down and like be on the bench for a certain amount of time, or like to just allow rotation to happen um without them being upset. That's something I'm be really. Do you have a symbol? Thank you so much. Um, if you have Neymar on rotation with Anthony, if we sign him, Neymar would get pissed. I think Anthony would be the one who would take the the bench more. If Neymar feels like he deserves to be on the pitch and he's fully fit, I don't think he'll be happy with sitting on the bench. But if he's injured, I think that's when rotation really works, which is why you need someone who's up and coming. Like, you can't get a fully established person who's ready to be starting every game to be there. You need someone who's going to develop in the next few years so that when, 2025 rolls around and Neymar's out, you have someone who's already ready made there. Do you have a Twitter account? I actually do. Ugh. I would. I have no control of any of this. I have no idea how this works. But I would link it once I understand the hang of this thing. Hold on. You know what? Next time I should really just put my Twitter at in my name. Hold on, I got a better idea. Okay. Do any of you see that? That is my at.
Yo, princess.
Yeah, please end this. You like abandoned ship. Oh my god.
No,
Can we end
I'm
this properly?
so sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah. No, the thing was, I really wanted to keep on talking, and the way you both were talking, but I had to go. But yeah.
Okay. No, understood.
Uh,
But
but
yes, is there any way that you know how people can contact you for future like so they can
yeah,
come
yeah.
on the panel?
Yeah, just DM me on Twitter. What's up, PSG? PSG.
Look, y'all still gonna go with this? I thought if you sleep, bro, like
Just start another one. Okay, you can end it and then we'll stay on here. Like, you just end the live.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can do that. But just to end it, to everyone that wants to be a future here on the panel, DM me on Twitter. It's PSGINT underscore. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon.